Hey, it's Compy101 here with another video. Now, I haven't made a video in a long time because I've been very busy, and most importantly, I couldn't find this wire that was important for me to be able to use my camera as a microphone. And other than that, I don't have a good microphone, so my camera is my only option. So let's skip that and get to the actual tutorial. Now, it's an After Effects tutorial, and I decided that I was gonna teach you guys the basics, but then I realized that there are too much basic videos out there. So if you want a basic video, just search it up on YouTube and you'll find some introductions to After Effects. So this is for intermediate users that constantly or are about to use After Effects. Alright, so before you start After Effects, I recommend you close any unnecessary programs, and you also, if you're running Vista or XP, you switch to a classic theme, because you want to free up as much space on your graphics video memory as possible. Okay, so I'll show you how to fade. Now, this may seem like a simple feature, but it's hard to find in After Effects. Okay, so you go to Composition, New. Now, I'm going to make mine 720 by 480, the NTSC DV widescreen, since I don't want to make it that big and it's just a test. So we'll call it Fade Test. Okay. Now, this, if you don't know how to do this, it's pretty simple. Now, I'm just going to rush through what you basically have to do. You can skip this part, I'm just beginning my composition. Okay, now that I got my background, if you don't know how to make a background, it's not that hard, but this is not the tutorial for that. Now, I'm going to fade in some text. Now, I'm going to write the text, and the text is Compy101. Oh, actually, let's make it better. Let's call it After Effects, since we're in After Effects. Okay. Okay, now that we've done that, how do we fade? I'm going to click After Effects and make sure it's highlighted in my layer. Click this arrow. Go to Transform, and you're gonna see Opacity. So at the beginning, your opacity is always set default to 100. So I'm gonna create a keyframe. Actually, I'm gonna lower the opacity to 0. So you can't see it at all. Now I'm gonna create a keyframe. Now keyframes are very useful because they allow you to go from gradually one state to another in scale or opacity. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, you'll see. Then I'm gonna skip to about, let's say, I think this is 5 seconds. And I'm gonna increase the opacity to 100%. Now, if you saw, now there are 2 keyframes, and in between these 2 keyframes, the opacity will increase from 0 to 100. So when I preview it, it's a fade. Now, of course, if I extend this to 30 seconds, the duration of the fade is longer. And you can see that right there. So this is a very simple tutorial. You could do this with anything because almost any layer will have the arrow, transform, and you could set the opacity to 0, or if you want to fade it out, you just do it the other way around. So let me just do that real quick. Let me delete the keyframes, and I'm going to start my opacity from 100, create a keyframe, come around 15 seconds, and lower that to 0. So in this case, it'll go from 100% to 0, so it looks like it's fading out. You can do this with just about anything. Alright, so thanks for watching. This was just a simple After Effects tutorial. Please remember to subscribe, rate, comment, and if you're not following me on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter.